As we navigate the complex world of global economics and politics, it's essential to stay informed about the key issues that shape our financial landscapes. Today, we're focusing on a critical aspect of international trade, the relationship between the United States and Canada, particularly in light of the upcoming review of the USMCA agreement. The USMCA, or United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, is a trilateral trade deal that replaced NAFTA and has been in effect since 2020. The agreement encompasses a wide range of trade issues, including tariffs, agriculture, automotive manufacturing, and intellectual property, among others. As the July review deadline approaches, both the US and Canada are preparing to negotiate terms that could significantly impact their economies. For Canada, the stakes are particularly high. Prime Minister Carney's government is seeking to balance its desire for a stable trade relationship with the need to protect key Canadian interests, such as supply management in the agricultural sector. Meanwhile, the US, under President Trump's leadership, has been pushing for more favorable terms, potentially including bilateral deals that could undermine the trilateral nature of the agreement. One of the critical areas of negotiation will be the rules of origin, which determine how much of a product must be made within the three countries to qualify for duty-free treatment. Strengthening these rules could reduce North America's dependence on Chinese-controlled supply chains and solidify Canada's role as a dependable supplier of critical minerals like nickel, potash, and uranium. However, there are also risks associated with this approach. If the negotiations become too contentious, there's a possibility that the USMCA could be allowed to expire or be replaced by separate bilateral agreements between the US and each of its North American partners. Such an outcome would likely lead to increased uncertainty and potential trade disruptions. As we consider these developments, it's essential to recognize the complexities at play. While President Trump has been known for his tough negotiating stance, Prime Minister Carney's government has an opportunity to reframe the discussion around Canada's strengths and the mutual benefits of a cooperative relationship. In the coming weeks and months, we'll be closely following the progress of these negotiations and analyzing their potential impact on investors and the broader economy. For now, it's clear that the USMCA review will be a critical test of the US-Canada relationship and a significant factor in shaping the future of North American trade. We'll be right back with more from the world of stocks and finance on the Riskwiser Zone. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. We're exploring the fascinating world of business and risk management. Our middle segment today takes us into the realm of food, celebrity endorsements, and innovative business models. Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop brand has been making headlines for years, and now her Goop Kitchen venture is expanding into New York City. But what sets this food chain apart from others in the competitive fast casual market? According to reports, Goop Kitchen generates almost half of its business in the evening, unlike traditional fast casual chains that thrive during lunch hours. The average check is around $47, and menu modifications are limited. This approach seems to be working for them, with a focus on high-quality ingredients and unique offerings like a $23 pepperoni pizza and a $15 kale and Brussels salad. However, it's worth noting that Goop Kitchen's success may not solely be due to its food quality or business model. The brand's association with Gwyneth Paltrow can be both a blessing and a curse. While her celebrity status may attract customers, it also raises questions about the brand's credibility and potential controversies surrounding her personal health and wellness choices. Industry expert David Portalatin points out that American consumers eat out an average of 5 times a week, and their decisions are often based on the quality of food and overall experience. So, while Goop Kitchen may benefit from Paltrow's brand halo, it ultimately needs to deliver on its promises to maintain customer loyalty. As we consider the risks and opportunities in this venture, it's clear that Goop Kitchen is taking a calculated approach to differentiating itself in a crowded market. With custom packaging designed to withstand the challenges of city delivery and a focus on elevated food quality, they may be onto something. But only time will tell if this model can sustain long-term success. Welcome back to the Riskwiser Zone. As we wrap up today's show, I'd like to shine a spotlight on two biotech companies that are making waves in the rare disease space. You see, my friends, the pursuit of innovation is a delicate dance between risk and reward, and these companies are taking bold steps to change the lives of patients worldwide. First off, let's talk about Trilateral Therapeutics, or TVTX, as it's known on the NASDAQ. This company has just received FDA approval for its medication, Filspari, which targets a rare kidney disease called FSGS. Now, this is no small feat, folks. Filspari is the first and only FDA-approved medication for this condition, which affects over 100 patients in the U.S. alone. By targeting both endothelin A and angiotensin II receptors, this drug has shown remarkable efficacy in reducing proteinuria and preserving kidney function. But that's not all. Ultragenyx, or Rare, is another biotech company that's making headlines with its investigational gene therapy, UX111, for Sanfilippo syndrome. Type A. This rare genetic disorder affects young children, causing progressive neurodegeneration and a devastatingly short life expectancy of just 15 years. The FDA has accepted the resubmitted BLA for UX111, which could become the first available treatment for this condition if approved. Now, I know what you're thinking, Louis. These companies sound like they're on the cusp of something big, and you're right, they are. But as investors, we must always approach these opportunities with a critical eye. While TVTX and Rare do show promise, it's essential to consider the broader market landscape and the potential risks involved. So, what's the takeaway from today's story? Well, my friends, it's that innovation is alive and well in the biotech space, and companies like Trilateral Therapeutics and Ultragenyx are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. However, as investors, we must always prioritize caution and thorough research when evaluating these opportunities. That's all for today's Riskwiser Zone. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your finances in check.